Today is July 15th, and this is first of our expeditions to E.E.Wilson, which is a ghost town inside a ghost town. This place started out as a tiny little Wells, Oregon, little town, which was dismantled in very few weeks and turned into a dare village camp to train troops for World War II. So our lead editor is taking inventory to see if there's any trash at the gate. In a few minutes we will proceed to see what's left of this little town. Right off the main road, we find a little turnoff that brought us out to this patch of concrete. According to the historical records, this would have been the foundation of one of the barracks. The buildings are long gone. They were removed back in the 60s. So right now it's used as a kind of a parking spot for some of the farming equipment that people use out here. We have a plow. We got something over here, and looks like a wagon over here. Depending on the season, it's good to have different type of hiking sticks. This one, for example, is completely blunt, so it won't do any good for climbing hills. But it has a very special feature that we really like for this particular place. It has this really awesome rubber hook. Observe. Back and heading toward the car, we noticed something interesting in the bushes. There's a spot that is not overtaken by vegetation.
Concrete.
Definitely concrete. That would signify most likely a foundation of one of the motor pool buildings. It certainly looks large enough. There are leftovers of a foundation from a smallish building. This is one of the smaller blocks. They are definitely visible behind all this bramble and poison oak. Behind the bench in those trees, that's where we took a video of a smaller foundation. The bench itself is sitting on a very old slab of concrete, and it's rather large. Keeps running a better part of this block. It's a smaller block, but most of that is concrete, and parts of it is taken over by trees. So this side here is also leftovers of the motor pool section. Sometimes the dead ends in front of us are very pretty. The road we're going to is just a few feet in front of us. We're going to carefully pick our way through. According to the map, we are looking at what's left of Camp Adair Service Club. It's just a small foundation that we saw off the road. There's something humbling about seeing a foundation from a mighty big building the building is gone, foundation is still there, but now a big tree is taking over the dwelling that used to be filled with bustling activity.
All the cactuses, the violets, the cicadas. Beautiful. If this view looks familiar, that is because we just Winnie the Pooh'd ourselves. Double backing on the same road, now for the second time. Sometimes what looks to be a leaf is a little too big to be one.
We have completed one part of the north section of Adair village. It is balmy, just about 100 degrees if the wet stains are any indication. We've collected about a bag full of trash, and most of it is plastic bags that tend to get away from the main road. We found 2 pieces of litter that we're going to recycle. Otherwise, it's been very clean, nearly 8-mile hike. Thank you everyone who keeps this place alive and picked up.